Hey guys, we're doing a quest here, quest guide, and the quest starts right here in the College of Winterhold, and as you can see from the title of the video here, what we're basically going to be getting is one of two items, depending on what you want, and what it's either going to be Velha, or it's Velehk Sain's treasure map, which gives you and sounds exactly what it is. It's a treasure map that goes to his sunken treasure after the quest is complete, or you get the sword he's carrying, which is like a kind of a red guardish. Like if you've ever seen the red guards in this game, uh, if you've ever seen the red guards in the game, it's that sword basically. So where we're gonna want to come to is go to the College of Winterhold and then the midden, which, if you know what the midden is, it's this underground part of the College of Winterhold that you can go to by the hatch you just saw me go through, or I believe there's something in the Hall of Elements where if you go down, you can get there too. So you're gonna come out from that into here. You're gonna want to just pop down here. Just follow me. And from where you pop down here, go below. Don't go straight forward. That's a different place there, but it's pretty cool. Go down here and you go to the midden dark, which is like the lower level of the midden, which is like the lowest thing here. You're gonna come out into here, just keep going straight. You're gonna want to take the right path here, not the left, the one with the stairs leading up to it. You're gonna come down here. Actually, let me make sure I have my magic on here. Good, because I believe there's some enemies here. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But you're gonna want to see this thing right here. It's like a Daedric gauntlet with a little oblivion hand signal, like little signal in the middle there. You know, and what you're gonna want to do. What you want to do is go over to this little table here. You should see that, a skull, this book, which kind of explains what you're about to do, and a key. You notice I haven't gotten the key. There's no key there for me. It's because I already have it from when I did this quest. Or when I'm doing this quest, I just already have the key. I don't know why. And how you're going to want to go back is just retrace your steps until a certain point. Keep retracing your steps until you get out of the midden dark, which is coming up right here. Okay, so once you're out of here, you're gonna notice that you can't get back up to where you went there. So you're gonna have to go straight here, and you're gonna turn left into this little gated off area here. You're gonna see this thing, the Atronach Forge. We're not using that right now, but I'll make a video probably explaining how to use that in the future. You're gonna want to go up these stairs. Also be aware if you're doing this for the first time or just haven't gone down here or whatever, there's usually a frost spirit or ice spirit or whatever waiting for you, so you'll have to kill that. And yeah, once you go there, it'll come back up to where you started. Now just follow this pathway until you'll get to the ladder here. Exit. You're going to want to go to the Arcanium, which is the library at the College of Winterhold. So you're going to want to go to Hall of Elements, go right, and you'll see the Arcanium. Go up these stairs here. There's a little chest over here to the left of the entrance over there. Crouch down. You're going to want to hit E and steal all the rings that'll be in here, which I believe, I don't know if they show up in my inventory, but there's going to be rings in here, and you'll be able to open that with the key I showed you. So once you have those, you're going to want to go back down to where you just were, which I know is kind of annoying, but you're going to want to go right down to the dark midden in the room you just were. If you know how to get there, you don't have to continue watching this, but I'm going to retrace my steps anyways, just for people who kind of get confused on where to go. Just come down here, pop down, go right through this. Go below the stairs. Don't go forward. Go to the dark, the midden dark. Okay, right here. Let's follow this trail. Take the right path with the stairs, not the left. Go right here. Keep following this path, and you'll be back into the room. And what you're going to want to do is hit E to activate, and you should have all 4 of these rings from the chest you got with the key that you stole off the table over there. And what you're going to want to do is just place these rings. So I never really know what order these are actually supposed to be in. Maybe the book explains it, but I just usually keep pressing all of them until one of them, you know, goes on, which is what you see me do here. Once all of these are on, this will happen. It'll like fold up its hands, have a little purple spell come out with like 4 different skulls here. And you'll see this Daedra, Velehk Sain spawn here. Talk to this man. You're going back where you belong no more. So you got 2 options here. You can say I'm listening and then agree to release him, and he'll give you a treasure map where you get to go down to the treasure map, which is quite close to the College of Winterhold. Basically what it'll give you is like gold bars, jewelries, you know, emeralds, stuff like that, rubies, and just treasure, you know. And if you say not a chance, basically what you're going to do is you're going to have to fight Velehk Sain. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. So you have to fight this man if you don't release him, and you're like, you know. And basically the reward you get for killing him is that sword he's holding right there. This, I don't know what that sword's called, but it's kind of like a, you know, Redguardish sword that you see them carrying. It's a pretty cool sword, but a lot of people already have it from other places, and if you don't want it, excuse the notification there. If you don't want it, then it really doesn't make much sense to kill him, especially if you're like a mage like me or something, or just don't use swords. Then there's really no point in getting it. So, or if you just want to display it, I guess. But what we're gonna do is say I'm listening. You're gonna say, how could I even release you?
You should know by now. Just say, Velehk Sain, I release you. And poof, I'm on my way.
So what we're gonna do here is say, Velehk Sain, I release you. He'll give us the treasure map, and we'll get the treasure. Again, the alternate version to this is saying that I banish you, or just don't agree to listen and fight him. And you'll kill him, and you'll get his sword, and that'll be if you're a sword user or want to display it or something. For us, we're going to say I release you because I want to show you guys the treasure map, but basically it's just do the opposite of what I'm doing if you want the sword.
There's a smart lad. Take the map. The root's hidden there. It'll show itself when you get near. See you on the other side, mortal.
So with that, he gives you the map, and he disappears. As far as the rings, I'm pretty sure these stay on here. You can't get them back to like wear them or use them. So now that you've got the map, which I'll show you real quick here, books. You go to this is the treasure map. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because the treasure map is quite confusing. The reason I didn't show you how to get the sword is because basically just do the opposite of what I did to you. Like, oh, I'm going to banish you. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to release you, and you'll fight him and you'll kill him and you get the sword. I have no idea how hard of a fight that is, but you should be fine, I assume. I'm not, don't take my word on it, but I'd assume you're fine. The reason I want to do this is because it's kind of cool, and the map is very confusing, because it doesn't, like, I guess you can get the gist of it, where it's left of the College of Winterhold at this Shrine of Talos is what it looks like, but a map of hidden treasure cache near Winterhold. So now that you got that, you're going to make your way back out of the midden, and I'll show you where this treasure map is. Notice I'm not cutting any of this, so you know exactly where I'm going at all times, so that you can follow me and, you know, actually know where you're going. I see a lot of videos and tutorials, not just on this, but I've seen one on this that kind of cuts it, but I've seen just tutorials in general in Skyrim quests that cut a lot of the footage, so you can't trace where they're going, which kind of makes it confusing if you haven't done the quest before or haven't been down here. So yeah, make your way back out of the midden here. There's three. I've entered and left this like two different times, so you should have a good idea of where to go. And most of you have been in the midden before if you're just looking for like some extra gold or something, or a sword. Most of you kind of know where you're going. So. And again, if you're very new to this game, the entirety of the quest to get the treasure map or the sword takes place at the College of Winterhold, very north of the map here. And if you don't have if you don't have discovered or something because you're new to the game and haven't done that, just take the carriage at the Winterhold stables, give them a couple like 20 to 50 gold, I'm not sure how much this is. We'll take you to Winterhold, go up here and roll into the college and just follow my steps. So that's just if you're really new for some reason, which I don't really know many that are. Alright, so how to find this treasure map is once you've left the college grounds and are outside of its boundaries here. You're gonna want to go left here. Like once you leave, this is like the last. Once you leave like the entrance, just go like left here, or go right if you're walking down. So it'd be your right, my left in that perspective. And you're gonna want to come down here. You want to come down. Keep coming down. Basically, you want to get to that beachhead down there. Right down here. Clear in. Just to give you a perspective of where I am. I want to come down to this beach next to this giant, like, rock mountain. Take a left here with the little beachhead. And you should see a Shrine of Talos, or I'm not 100% sure if it's a Shrine of Talos, but I'm almost certain. I'm like 99% sure it is. You should see that shrine, and you want to go to this island. Now, be warned, I have seen like a bear, saber cats, or dragons spawn here. See, I'm not doing well here. As you can see, I'm not exactly the most durable. I am a mage in this, so yeah, just be aware of this, you know, when you're coming down here. There is some potential, you know, for danger. Definitely is some potential for danger here. Let's just see if we can run away from this thing, because I'm a pretty low level on this playthrough, you know, even though I do have like the archmage stuff. There's a lot of, yeah, so there's just a lot of dangerous stuff down here basically. Sorry, that's kind of embarrassing though, honestly. But yeah, once you're down to the base of the Shrine of Talos right here, this kind of perspective, you should see this like treasure chest and items spawn here. Got 3 coin purses from what I can see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold bars, an imperial sword. I'm not 100% sure if this is leveled either. It's like if you're higher level than me, I'm not sure if it's better. But this is generally the stuff I get no matter what level I'm doing this at. So there's the Bella statue, but it's 4 coin purses. There's a couple of goblets here. There's a bowl with some gemstones in it, obviously, and some rings. You got 2 chests. You got one right here. It's a dwarven arrow and 54 gold. And you got his locker, which is that, and imperial helmet. Again, this loot isn't like set. This is, you guys will get different loot than I will probably. Like at least in the chests, you'll probably get different loot. I believe the 2 chests might be leveled. I'm pretty sure they're leveled because I don't remember getting stuff that lackluster. So yeah, you'll probably get different chest loot, but outside of that, you'll probably get the same thing. You'll probably get the 2 cups, the gold bars of the Bella statue, and the gold bars and everything like that. So yeah, and just a little nice little quest for you there, give you some extra gold. And at the top of the statue here, just to go back, at the top of the statue, there's a couple items that might be interesting to you. Once we get back up to the top here, some dead walruses. There. Okay. Think so alive? No. Yeah, but probably the biggest threat you'd have is a dragon spine, which they do spawn sometimes around here. Basically at the top here, you get the Importance of Wear, which is a one-handed skill book. Well, I'm not sure if it's the same thing every time, but you might get a book. Shrine of Talos. We got a little satchel with a couple alchemy ingredients in it if you're into that. If you're an alchemy guy. And obviously the shrine. It's just a cool little location, little quest. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial here and me getting mauled by a bear for half of it. And I hope this helps you out and gives you a little gold and stuff and items. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.